Welcome back to NBA Cinema. We got to talk about Kevin Durant and his sensitivity, guys, on these Twitter spaces. Now, we know he replies to anybody, no matter how big or small they are, on social media platforms when it comes to his performance and how people view his NBA career. It's a very sensitive, soft spot for him. And not saying it's not for other people, but for Kevin Durant, it's like he always has time for something you don't think someone of his magnitude will have time for, specifically on social media. Well, Legends of Winning had a Twitter space, and he has a pretty big platform here on YouTube. Go subscribe to it. Um, they were talking about KD not being top five, and lo and behold, KD heard about the Twitter Spaces, found it, and found his way in here. And this is what he had to say.
Situations arise, when pressure situations hit, what do you think makes a player better or stand out above others when they're on the court?
That's a great question. I feel like a lot factors in. First of all, can you hold your own on both ends? Can you guard up, and can you go get a bucket on your own? That's the base, right? If you can't do that stuff on your own, it's gonna be hard for you to survive late in games. It's gonna be hard for you to just play in general because you can't guard nobody. They're not gonna put you on the floor. You can't create your own shot. Then it's gonna be tough for you to last in the pressure packed moments. So those two things what I look at the most. But
All right, about defense. About defense.
You're looking at
Wait,
height. You're looking at
About
height,
defense. About
weight.
Ash
defense.
check
You're looking at
DM.
measurables.
Right. So
Damn.
Coach Katie, when you evaluate your own game, then, so if you're talking about yourself, so you, since the injury, for instance, you have not consistently been able to get to the rim as like you used to. But again, that could be a lot of things. Your game has changed, play styles changed, all that kind of stuff, older, whatever else. So what do you feel about your own game has evolved or changed since you first went to Brooklyn to where you are now with the Phoenix Suns?
I'm more sharp. I don't get to the rim as much because it's just clogged up. If I could get to the rim, I would. But I put pressure downhill, though. I don't just shoot threes. That's the thing. If I'm getting past
You
my
think you put a
man,
lot of pressure on the rim now?
huh?
Yeah. You think you put a lot of pressure on the rim now
I think I drive
compared to
more than I
compared to how
just
you did
settle
in
for
OKC
threes.
back then?
I don't just settle for threes. If I'm just getting into the paint, making something happen, I don't necessarily got to lay the ball up at the rim.
Wait,
But
but
if
you
I'm
don't
Yeah,
not,
you
think that
take
you
you
wait,
don't
wait,
think
wait,
you
wait,
lost
wait.
a step.
Wait,
You
hold
don't think you
on. I
lost a
don't.
step in mid range, nigga.
say what?
Yeah,
You take a mid range.
Yeah, the mid
Yeah,
range. Mid range post ups, get into your spots. Like you don't think you lost a step compared to before you tore your Achilles?
lost a step. What you mean?
Do
Like
you
you got
think
You
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 don't
got
get to the rim.
slower
you don't
post
you don't you don't you
Achilles
don't get to the rim
injury?
as much as you did before, pretty much. Yeah.
I don't even look at them stats. Am I getting to the rim less?
Bro, you get to the rim like
Bro,
at
yo,
such a low
Katie, do you
percentage,
wait,
bro.
stop. Katie, do you think that you get to the rim less than you did before you got hurt?
I feel like I can do what I want. I can move around, maneuver, and make the plays that I want to make.
So do you think I that's a politician answer, but okay, if
No,
that's
I'm
the
just
case,
telling you, like, I'm not dunking or getting to the rim as much. Yeah, there's a lot of players in the rim. There's a lot of people in the paint. I feel like.
So
So,
basically you attribute
so
more of
if
that, KD, to
if
the
I
players you've
could,
been around?
or just the schemes the teams are throwing out. Some teams may help a little bit more. Some teams may play a little bit zone. But no, I don't feel like I've lost a step. Uh, and I feel like I could play a lot of minutes and still be versatile.
All right, about
so
your
what
3-point
so
shot in the
what so
playoffs.
wait,
About your 3-point
what
shot in the
scheme,
playoffs. Why did that?
I'm gonna say
Why you think
what
that
scheme were the
changed?
Nuggets running against you for you to shoot that bad?
Just shooting bad, bro.
Oh, you
Wait,
just
so you
shooting
don't
bad.
you don't think
Okay.
you don't think a lack of rim pressure was hurting you in
Oh.
that Boston series?
It's hard to get to the rim when you looked at by 3 or 4 people at all times, man. You think they're just gonna let me drive
Crowding
to
the
the
space,
rim?
basically, yeah.
But no,
What
but
about
against
Gap
Denver,
in.
but
what
against
about
Denver,
yeah? That's what I'm
you just
saying.
shot
Against
poorly. You
Denver,
just shot poorly.
It's a lot going on in the paint, man. When I'm playing, that's how I look at it.
All
I
right, but what
don't get
about
to.
your
Five is because of scoring impact. I have no problem with that because that makes sense to me. All the things that come along with the value of scoring that makes sense to me. But
Oh,
that's not what niggas
you
say
think I'm
though.
just a scorer?
I'm not saying that you're just a scorer. I'm saying is if they value scoring in a high regard, I can understand how it supersedes the missed games.
I just think how y'all even look at the game is whack as fuck. Like playoff success, like you factor in team success when you talking about players. I just think how y'all consume the game is trash. Like, are you good or not?
I agree. I agree.
I mean, some things could be that simple. Are you just good or not? I mean, a lot of people have seen it for a long time, brother, and it's
But
okay. These lists don't really mean nothing anyway. So why you getting so upset about them?
I'm getting upset because niggas are inconsistent of one way or another.
You are too, brother.
I'm inconsistent how?
You hold people to different standards. Everybody got their
Such as who? Such as who?
for who they like. It's
Such
all
as,
right, bro.
but such as who though?
I ain't gonna go into it though.
Such as who?
There's no need for me to go into it. But everybody got different standards for different players, and everybody got their own list. Everybody feel their way personally about their favorite players. It is what it is. It just seems like you get mad or upset when people talk about me, my brother.
Such as who?
I'm just saying when they talk about me, you seem like you get a little bit upset. I just
I
want
get
to know
upset
why.
because of the inconsistencies.
So, guys, a couple of things there. First and foremost, I would say KD needs to stop sharing his platform with people that's against him. Why would he go over there and be sensitive about the list with people that oppose him? Give that platform to one of your supporters, man, especially if you're going to be so sensitive about it. Also, KD said some alarming things in there why his leadership skills could be questioned. He says that you judging off team success, you need to talk about how good individual players are. That's cool to a point, but you really have to be the example. You have to come in and set that example in the locker room to be viewed as the player that you're talking about. The team, there's no way around the player getting judged off his team success in a team sport. Now, if KD played tennis or he played golf or something, then yeah, we could look at him as a one player thing. Part of your stats is how they impact the team and just your overall play. So some things you don't do on the stat sheet is not as black and white as he's good, he's not. Because you could have a player that just has an overall impact on the team with things they're doing that's making way more of an impact than the person that can just score but can't do anything else. And we wouldn't accuse KD of that. I mean, there's evidence. He led OKC team to the finals. Now, he was on a super team in Golden State, which I feel like personally takes away from those rings. But, he's an excellent basketball player, no doubt about that. And just some guys having a spaces like that, for him to come on there and say the list don't mean anything. Well, you give credence to it when you pull up and you defend yourself and you talk about how sensitive other people are, and you are the guy with millions of followers pulling up and talking about, you look at the game this way, you start even cursing. So we knew you was feeling some sort of way about it, or you wouldn't even pull it up. It wouldn't even hit your radar. And I ain't saying you can't consume the average everyday thing like everybody else, but I feel like the way KD came on there and how he was talking, it was just like, man, you can't be that sensitive about these types of things. You are Kevin freaking Durant, and you got, y'all just got Bradley Beal, so, it's still a lot of questions around your team next year. I think you could find something other to do than to be on the spaces with these guys, these podcasters, man. So that's just my 2 cents, but I want to know what you guys think about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.